I think first and foremost, I'd like to say that the first part of the presentation, wherein the highlight was on the SMEs, to my mind is the key to this whole discussion that's going to be there today. It's a fact that SMEs is, one sector which occupies, be it IT industry or be it the regular non-IT industry. SMEs in terms of numbers are huge. They have a huge role to play in terms of employment generation. But SMEs also require special focus because they are the ones which are small players, marginal players, medium players. And I think that's where this whole discussion today would be. How do you bring in IT solutions in SMEs? Now friends, as part of the IT department within the state, within my own department we have twin responsibilities, so as to say. The first is the promotion part, that is, how do you bring in industry? How do you bring in IT industry, both the software and the hardware, the electronic hardware, into the state, because they are critical drivers to the economy of the state, and that's where our major role is. But an equal role is there with us, is to promote e-governance within the system itself, within our own governments. How to promote the usage of IT within the government and create applications so that the citizens get the benefit out of the processes that are there within the government. I would say a similar corollary can be drawn in the business as well. The fact of the matter is that information technology has now become all pervasive. You just cannot run a business, be it a small business or a big business. You cannot run a business if you don't use information technology. I would say you can't even run a pan ka dabba also if you don't have information technology with you. Even a pan dabba person also requires a mobile phone. He also requires a bit of sometimes computation, a bit of a calculator. You go slightly up, you find that somebody does require even a slightly higher end version, maybe a small desktop. So you realize that information technology is all pervasive. We find that in the government also. It's impossible for us to transact the businesses that we do in the government now without the aid of information technology. And I think that's where information technology plays a huge role in leveraging governments. So it should play a huge role in leveraging businesses.